All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bianca, MzBee Brownlee. I am here with you, excited to join you here and to showcase my ability, my conversation, my teaching for you for this wonderful 24 hours of entrepreneurship. Listen, I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this, but this is phenomenal. If you are you are an entrepreneur, you're pursuing entrepreneurship, and you're a hopeful, or you've been in the industry for many years, there's always room for growth. There's always room for knowledge. And I'm telling you, you have made the right decision, because this right here is going to catapult you to the next level. Listen, if you don't get something out of this 24 hours, then I don't know, your wood might be a little wet, okay? Because you should be on fire at this point, okay? And I'm not going to waste no time. I'm just going to quickly introduce myself and jump right on in, okay? Again, my name is Bianca, MzBee Brownlee. I am owner and proprietor of Beauty by MzBee Salon Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm also the founder of BTS Awards, an awards platform where we're showcasing and shining a light on those who are behind the scenes, those who are in thankless roles, underappreciated, often underpaid. We already know what that means. You and I have both been in those positions. But see, we always celebrate the finished product of their work, but we never celebrate them for doing the work, okay? So that's what BTS Awards is for. We had our very successful first annual last year, 2019, and I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to every year having a phenomenal red carpet event, okay? Outside of that, I am also the proprietor and the president of One Vision Entertainment. It's a record label. I myself used to be a former recording artist. And listen, I know all things within the entertainment arena. I've been assigned since the age of 5. I mean, come on. That is a very long time, because the girl is not 5 anymore. None of your business. Don't ask me my questions, okay? Now, needless to say, I do entertainment, I do beauty, but the one thing that I know better than both of those is business, okay? I know business. I'm telling you, I know business like I know my name, and I know my name, okay? So you again have made your right decision for yourself. You have taken the next level, and I'm excited to be a part of that journey, okay? Today's segment that I'm going to talk about is leveling up your leadership. Leveling up your leadership. It is impossible, and I'm going to say that again. It is impossible for you to be successful in entrepreneurship and you are not a leader. Hello, somebody. I need you to turn to your neighbor to the right or the left and say, neighbor, it is impossible for you to be a successful entrepreneur if you are not a leader. Okay, let's jump right on in it. Are you a leader? That is the question I want to ask you today, and that's the question I want you to ask yourself today. Are you capable of leading? Okay, this segment is a self-assessment for you. This is not a session of condemnation or guilt or to beat you down. No, this is for you to self-analyze and say, listen, self said, huh? Okay, ask yourself, am I a leader? Am I a leader? There's a difference between a boss and a leader, okay? There's a difference. We're going to jump into it. There are 5 levels of leadership, and you're going to determine which level you are on. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is a disclaimer. You need to be 1,000% transparent with yourself. In order for you to know where you are, to determine where you're trying to go, and to figure out how to get there, you need to be transparent with yourself. You need to be real with you, okay? That is first and foremost, all right? You can never, ever achieve true success unless you have what it takes to lead. That is just what it is, okay? There's a difference between a follower and a leader, okay? Followers cannot be entrepreneurs. Now. I know, don't listen. Keep your hate mail. Don't send nothing to my address, okay? I'm not saying that you cannot follow someone. I'm just saying a follower cannot be an entrepreneur. There's a difference between being a mentee and being a follower, okay? Mentees have accountability. Mentees have mentors, okay? Doesn't mean that you are not a leader, okay? In fact, it takes a leader to identify the fact that they need a mentor, okay? Someone to be accountable to, all right? Followers drift. They are tossed to and fro. They go where the wind blows, okay? Sally say, jump over that third pedal. You're going to jump over the third pedal, okay? Jim say, skeet down this back alley. You're going to skip. That's a follower, okay? That is a follower. Leaders, before they follow any instructions, they're going to understand why they're doing what they're about to do. And they need to know that when they finish this act, it's going to get them higher and closer to where they need to go, okay? Followers desire and admire from afar, all right? From afar. But it takes a leader to actually step out there and take the risk. In entrepreneurship, it is all risk. I'm just going to tell you now, there's nothing safe about entrepreneurship. In fact, to go out there and to become an entrepreneur, it takes guts. It takes thick skin, because you will not get all yeses across the board your first time out. And when you're just out there, I'm just going to tell you now, be prepared to get your feelings hurt. Okay, but here's the thing, you'll learn in entrepreneurship that feelings and business don't go together. Okay, so now step out there in entrepreneurship and you will learn how to remove your feelings, okay, and how to be able to get a denial, right? But then continue to move forward. No means next, okay? Entrepreneurs understand that, all right? Taking risk means that sometimes you will hear a no. You're not going to get everything you want. Not the first time going out, but that's perfectly fine. Followers take the bait, okay? They go along with the crowd. They have no opinion or view. They're going to go with whatever the majority is, that's where they're going to go, okay? Chameleons, we know some. We ourselves probably have been some, okay? They have no opinion on any topic, any view, any situation, okay? Easily persuaded, easily manipulated. I hope that ain't you. I hope that ain't you. I'm going to tell you something. Just to be 100% transparent. That was me once upon a time. Man, listen, but I'm so grateful and thankful for the people that's been around me, that has mentored me, that has shown me how to become a leader, okay? They developed the leader in me, and I'm grateful for that, okay? A leader has integrity. Come on here. Now, listen, we're dealing with some people in our leadership that whether we want them to be there or not, okay, that lack integrity. I'm talking about the leadership in the house that is white, okay? Unfortunately, there's no integrity there, but that's what's going to set you apart in your leadership, okay? And that is to have integrity. That is a rarity nowadays. It's so sad. It's so sad that is a rarity nowadays, to be a leader and to have integrity, okay? You don't go with the crowd, all right? You pave your own way. All right, you rise above the pressures and the corruptions and things like that. I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna be met with some opportunities to do wrong as an entrepreneur. You're gonna be met with some opportunities to go the easy route, to take the to have some scapegoats, to skip over, in the game of Monopoly. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just go straight to whatever. Okay, you're gonna have those opportunities to rob and to embezzle and to whatever. Listen, the thing that separates you from that person is your integrity. Always, always, always keep your integrity intact. I don't care how tempting this situation opportunity is. Be a leader of integrity, okay? There's a total difference between a leader and a follower. Let me break it down. In fact, you can actually be an employee of somebody, okay, and possess the qualities of a leader. You know how I know? Because I was that. You ever been in a position and the person that is over you ain't got no business being over you, okay? Or been in a position where you were overlooked, when that position front, back, side to side, okay? And this person's come in and you got to show them how to do the job. You ever been there? Boy, listen, that's the most frustrating thing in the world. But Bless God, that's why I'm an entrepreneur. I ain't got time, okay? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. In that position, okay, as you're in those subordinate positions, okay, and you have somebody in authority over you, but you're a leader in your position. That is what I call character building levels right there. That is where you learn the details of being a subordinate. You learn the details of who you are, what the role requires. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in a position where you desire to obtain a higher position within that business or take over the business, whatever the case, it is imperative to get all of the nuggets that you need to get, especially for, say, for instance, my business here. I own a salon. In order for me to be successful in my salon owning business, I had to be privy to customer service, right? I had to learn how to service customers, right? So I had to have positions, I had to work in jobs where I interacted with the public. I can't have a salon and not like people. That ain't gonna work, okay? Because it takes the people to fund your salon. Hello. It takes the people to get you the money to do it. You know, you see how that works, okay? So you can absolutely be a leader in a position and employed by somebody in another company and stuff like that. But just know that there's an exit. Have an exit plan. Don't get stuck there. I've seen some people get stuck there 30, 20 years, and they know good well they should be somewhere doing something greater and bigger. Don't be that person, okay? The position that you're in is probably a bridge. If you're working for somebody, you're a leader, or working for somebody else, that position is probably a bridge to get you from where you are to where you need to be and where you're destined to be, okay? Again, get those nuggets, because those nuggets are going to be needed on your next level, okay? A leader knows when they're in their learning season, okay? A leader knows when they're in their learning season, and they will also know when it's time to move ahead. They'll know, okay? They know when to step out and lead, and they also know when to be under instructions, all right? That's a big thing right there. It takes humility in order to know the difference, in order to know how to be under authority, okay? It takes humility to know that there's always room for improvement. There's always something for me to learn here, okay? And that is what we need to always have, okay? There are 5 levels of leadership. Today, you're going to identify where you are, where you want to go, and we're going to determine how to get there, okay? Before we begin, again, I just want you to know this is not a MzBee browbeating me. This is not a MzBee throwing guilt on me and I'm shamed and I don't want to show my face. This is not what that's about. This here is for you to tighten up. Tighten up, because we need you out there. We need you in your role. We need you being an entrepreneur. We need you leading the way you need to lead. We need you. The people of the world is waiting on you. So let's get you ready for the world, okay? Let's jump right in. Level 1 of leadership. There's 5 levels. Like I said, level 1 is position. Position. Position gives you the rights. It gives you the rights. People follow you because they have to, okay? That is what position does. They follow you because they have to, because you have the right. You got the rights. Use boss. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do, all right? Level 2, permission. People follow you because they want to. That's a good thing right there. To want to follow, or if people follow you because they want to, they want to follow you, okay? Level 3, production. Now, that's a good one. People follow you because of what you've done and what you've done for your organization and your company, your brand, and all of the things. That's why they follow you, because they know that whatever you touch will turn to gold. Hello. They say that's a results-driven person right there. Level 4, people development. Okay, that's a good one. People follow you because of what you will do for them, what you can do for them. And level 5, the pinnacle. Level 5 is the most marveled level. That's the respect level right there. People follow you because of who you are and what you represent. That is the level. That's the ultimate level that you want to be. Ultimate level that you want to be, okay? Now that we've identified each level, let's break them down. Let's dissect them. We got to get in there, okay? We got to get in there. Level 1, let's go back to that one. That is the positional leadership. Okay, people follow you because they have to. Level 1 is the lowest level of leadership. That is the bottom of the totem pole. You a leader, sure enough, but you at the entry level. Okay, you're at the lowest level right there. The only influence that level 1 leadership has is the fact that they got the position. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, without this position, you wouldn't have any authority, none whatsoever. All right. If you did not have this title, nobody would listen to you. That's a poor excuse for a leader, right? This leadership is based solely on the rights granted. Okay. That's it. Because if you didn't have the title, the position, none of that, then when I tell you nobody would pay attention to you. Nobody. Nothing is wrong with having a leadership position of this level right here. Nothing wrong with it. But everything is wrong with using this position to force people to follow you. Everything is wrong with that, all right? Position leadership is a poor substitute for influence. Okay, there's a difference between, you ever seen I think it's a picture that rotates on across media, internet, or whatever, where it's a half and half. So one picture, it shows, I think the top picture shows a boss and how the boss is sitting at the desk and he's pointing forward, but then all of the subordinates, they're pulling the desk and they're toiling and they're pulling. Meanwhile, the boss sitting on top of the desk and sitting at the desk and he just pointing, meaning he's dictating the orders. He's just giving orders and watching everybody else pull and work and sweat. Then you have the bottom tier picture. That picture is the leader with the subordinates pulling together. In fact, he is on the front line. The leader is. Okay? A leader is going to be down there with you. All right? Again, there's a difference. Okay? There's a difference between a positional leader, and someone who has influence. Okay? Just because you're the boss or the supervisor does not mean that you are influential. And that is terrible, to have that big of a platform and you can't influence nothing or nobody. That is not good. It simply means that you make more on your check than they do. That's all that means. Okay, in this level of position here. All right, this level of leadership. People who only make it to that level may be a boss, but you are not a leader. There is a difference. Okay, you have subordinates, but you don't have team members. That's the difference. Okay, you want team members. All right, you rely on rules, regulations, and organizational charts and all of that to control people. Okay, because you shouldn't have to control people. All right, you shouldn't have to. Again, they should want to follow you. People only follow you within the requirements of your authorities. If they didn't have to do this to keep their job, then they would. Okay, that is not okay. That is not what you want. Okay, they will only do what they're required to do, nothing more, nothing less. These people will not go beyond the call of duty. They will not take an initiative. They say, what does my job description say? Because that is what I'm going to do. Don't ask me to do nothing else. I am not working overtime. Nope, I am not helping Susie over here. I am not. The clock says 3. It is 2:59, arrivederci. Okay, that is what happens when you only have a level 1 leadership. That's not okay. Okay, positional leaders tend to have a difficult time working with young people, volunteers, and people of stature and educational status. Okay, because those people tend to be independent. Okay, you can't really tell them what. All right, but a good leader, someone of influence, they will be willing to follow them. Okay. Position is the only level that does not require ability or effort to achieve. Anybody can get the job. What's the term? A trained monkey can do this. Okay, that's for real. Anybody can get the job. But what are you doing with that job? That's the position that we're talking about, okay? Now that's level 1, entry level. That is a level of positional leadership, okay? Level 2, permissional leadership, permission leadership. This is based on relationships, okay? People follow you because they want That's a good thing. That's a good thing, okay? Once you get the position, now it's time to build the relationship. You gotta know them who you labor among. Y'all, that's Bible. Don't ask me where, because I can't tell you, but I know it's in there somewhere, all right? Hey, read your Bible, don't read me, okay? All right, all right, all right. But be very careful, because you never want to sacrifice the position for the relationship, nor do you want to sacrifice the relationship for the position. They go hand in hand. They do. In your position, you build relationships. Okay? Let's talk about it. When you like people and treat them as equals who have value, then you gain influence. Okay? These people are people. All right? They're not machines. They're not your slaves. Any of that. None of that. And guess what else? You remember once upon a time, you yourself were in this position. Okay. Sometimes people get in this position and they get that leadership, or they get those hierarchy, those higher positions there, and they forget that they were once there. They forget that this was them once upon a time. Okay. I learned the saying a while back, and it was, we're accustomed to, it's not personal, it's business. Au contraire, mon frere. It is actually not business, but personal. And I'm gonna tell you why. If the people don't like you, they're not going to want to follow you. If they don't like you, they're not going to work for your company. If they don't like you, they're not going to consume your product. If they don't not like you, they are not going to approach your business. Your business is a byproduct of who you are. Your company is a byproduct of who you are. The fact that people follow you is a result of the person that you are. Okay? So yes, it is not business. It is very much so personal. You develop trust in this level. The environment is a much more pleasant place because of this level of leadership. The focus on this level is not only to preserve the position, but to get to know the people and figure out how to get along with them. Learn their strengths and their weaknesses. When you learn your people's strengths and weaknesses, when you learn your customer strengths and weaknesses, then you know, this is what is called learning your demographic. Then you know where to place them. Okay, so let's focus on the company standpoint, and then we're going to go into the customer base standpoint. The company standpoint, when you have employees, learning their strengths and weaknesses and knowing where to put them, learning how to put them in positions where they will strive, where they will be productive, where they will gain you results. That is what you want. You know why? Because in the end, it's going to gain you a greater reputation. Is going to gain more revenue for your company, for sure. Absolutely. Okay. When you put people where you know they will produce. How do you know what their strengths are if you do not take the time to get to know who they are? All right. Now let's go to the customer base piece of that. When you know your customer, then you know what item and what product to give them. You know what product to sell them. You know what product to suggest to them. You know them based on you know them because you've taken the time to get to know your demographic. Okay, you've taken the time to know that over in California, they may not, you're not gonna sell any goose down coats over there. Okay, because you know that they will not likely need that. All right. So know the demographic and cater to the demographic. All right. There you go. Okay. Your caring goes beyond your role. It goes beyond the role. Okay. You can like people without leading them, but you cannot lead people well without liking them. It's just impossible. Okay. In this position, you have to lead to serve. You lead to serve. Again, you lead to serve. These people are not your slaves. They are people that you serve, okay? That's why you were elevated to your position, to serve the people better under you, okay? And collectively, they will give you the results that you are looking for as well, okay? Everybody, it's a win-win. Level 3, production. Now, on this level, this is where the nitty meets the gritty, okay? This is where the gold happens, right? Where results live. People follow you because you get stuff done. I'm talking about you making it happen, Captain. You out here rowing the boat. You getting the things, you clocking the dollars, you getting it done, okay? Your people know that you are going to make it happen. One of the dangers, though, of achieving this level is to get here and stop growing. Oh, you got the position. You got the people. You liking them, they liking you. Y'all making it happen. And then you put your feet up. You put your feet up. You're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm good. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Have you seen my numbers? Have you seen my numbers? Okay, that's where you at right there. Okay, no, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky, okay? Because just as fast as you got there is as fast as you can leave, okay? As you can get out of there. And just as quickly as you got them numbers is as quick as they can leave you. You can deplete, okay, by remaining where you are. Always, 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 always be in a posture to grow. Always, 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 okay? Be in a posture to grow, be in a posture to learn, and be in a posture to increase, okay? You level up, your subordinates level up, your customers level up. It's the law of the lid. When you go higher, everybody under you goes higher. Hello. Don't you want it? Don't you? Listen, I want it. If you don't want it, then get past your portion now. You gonna eat your cornbread, I eat it. Don't worry about it, okay? Good leaders don't just create a pleasant working environment either, okay? They get things done, yes. On this level, leaders gain influence and credibility, okay? So they put their money where their mouth is on this level here. Many positive things happen on this level. Momentum is high. Environment is fun, turnover is low, okay? You go in expecting results. You pull up and to the company, to the business, to the storefront in your car, and you just, you listen, we about to crush it today. You rocking it out up in there, okay? On this level, you become an agent of change. Come on here. On this level, you become an agent of change. You can tackle tough problems, solve issues on this level. No matter the negativity, you are results driven. No matter what, it don't matter. Come hell or high water, storm after storm after storm, Katrina, Hurricane Mike, Nicole, whatever. You here with it. You can get it done. You gonna rock it out, okay? They make difficult decisions on this level that make a difference, though. Not just regular decisions. You're making decisions that make a difference, okay? Hard decisions that create effectiveness, okay? That's the difference. They command their day, and then they make those commandments happen. Okay, that is that level of leadership. Leadership level number 3, okay, the productivity level. Level number 4, okay? Now this is when you're going way above the call of duty, okay? Level number 4, people development. You're reproducing yourself on this level. Come on here. Listen, everybody need another somebody like you. Huh? Especially if you out here doing the thing. People follow you because of what you can do and what you have done for them. You are duplicating yourself. That is the goal, you guys, to duplicate yourself. I understand you work hard and you like your limelight and you like your spotlight and you like people calling your name. But guess what? You gonna get tired sometime. And you want somebody to, if you on vacation, you out with your family, or you got an off day and you just need some me time. You need the woosah, okay? When you position somebody to this level 4 leadership, or when you are this level 4 leader and you duplicate yourself, then you can entrust that the decisions that the person that you have developed in this level, you can entrust your business to them, and you can know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm talking about like you know your name, you can know without a shadow of a doubt that this person is going to make the decisions the very same way that you are. You are sure about this because you are duplicating yourself. You have duplicated the very essence of you. And if you know that you make things happen, then you have developed somebody that make it happen too. Okay? You can't be so scared that somebody gonna run off with your position. Because again, it's the law of the lid. You increase, they increase, the other people increase, and boom, boom, boom. Everybody keeps elevating. What the work that they do below you is what's elevating you. Hello. So everybody elevates. That is the thing. You want to duplicate yourself. Leaders become great for sure. Not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower. Okay, I'm gonna say that again. Leaders become great, not because of their power. No, but because of their ability to empower, okay? Because of your ability to empower. They use this position for, they use their position, they use their relationships, they take their productivity, and they invest it in the people that is below them, their followers, and they develop them until their followers become leaders in their own right. I say this all the time. I don't lead followers, I lead leaders. I am the boss of bosses, period. Okay? Become that type of leader. Production may win the games, but people development is what wins championships. You better believe that one. Okay? Two things always happen on this level. First, teamwork is at its all-time high, okay? Which deepens the relationships and strengthens the loyalty. It does. Performance increases because there are more leaders on the team, and they all will assist one another because they understand the dynamic of relationships and productivity and people development. They've all been trained by you, okay? So they definitely are going to get it for sure. They're going to do it the same way that you would do it. They change the lives of people on the team, okay? Level number 5, this is the highest level. This is the pinnacle. This is the marveled. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the Wiz. This is this is the highest level of leadership here. The level of respect. Level of respect. People follow you because of who you are and what you represent. Come on now. This is the highest, most difficult level to achieve. You can be productive. You can make a lot of money. You could be doing so many things, but I'm going to tell you something. If you don't have the respect of your team, if you don't have the respect of your customers, it's going to be very, very, very difficult to obtain this level here. Very difficult, okay? This level not only requires the attributes of all the other levels, but this level is also intentional, okay? Requires talent, okay? Only naturally gifted leaders tend to get to this level of leadership. Naturally gifted. Level 5 leaders can create level 4 leaders, but level 4s become level 5 on their own. They have to earn the respect. Just because you have the position don't mean you are respected. Just because you got productivity does not mean that you are respected. Just because you are developing people and reproducing yourself does not mean that they respect you. Okay? Does not mean that. Customers, that just because you got a great product does not mean that you're respected. Okay? That is the level that you want to be. Developing leaders so that they are willing and able to develop other leaders as well. That is what you do on this level. Okay? The payoffs are level 5 businesses. When you're a level 5 leader, you definitely gonna have level 5 businesses, respected businesses, honorable businesses. Businesses, when people mention your name or your business name, they say it with a smile on their face. It's like honey on the tongue, okay? That's what you want. They create opportunities that others cannot. Okay? On this level, their leadership, it gains level 5 reputations. Man, product is great, but the person behind the product is outstanding. Business is great, but the person behind the business is outstanding. Oh, that's a good dude right there. That's a good woman right there. Man, I want to be like that woman right there. I mean, the business is awesome, but the person behind that business, that's what you want, okay? They create legacy in what they do. Absolutely. They often transcend their position and their company, meaning the respect goes beyond your brand, goes beyond your name, goes beyond your name. All right. Which level are you? Which level are you? Identify your current level. Okay. Identify. Take a hard look at yourself and say, okay. Let's see. Based on what I've just learned from MzBee, what level am I right now? Let's be real. Let's keep it what they say. Keep it 100 and be real with yourself. What level are you right now? Okay. Now, what level are you trying to go to? I can almost guess which one you want to be. Okay. But identify which level you want to be. Okay. And then you can always, even if you're level 1, you can shoot for level 3 for now. And then when you get to level 3, shoot for level 5 for sure. Absolutely. But the ultimate goal should be to go to level 5 for sure. All right. So now that you've identified where you are and you've identified where you want to go, now it's time to create a game plan on how to get there. What do you have to do to obtain that position that you desire? So what do you have to cut back on? Who do you have to cut back on? What do you have to stop watching? What do you have to stop seeing? What do you have to stop hearing? What do you have to stop opening yourself up and opening your spirit up, your mind, your will, emotions, intellect, imagination? What do you have to gain control of? Discipline, procrastination. Listen, procrastination is the thief of all destiny right there in itself. That right there can suck the life out of every single thing you got. What are the things that you have to discipline and tighten up in order to get to where you want to go? Okay. Those are the things that you have to ask yourself. All right. All right. Shoot for level 5. That's for sure. Okay. Now, again, I want to thank you for allowing me the time to speak to you today. It was amazing. It was amazing. I hope and pray that you got something out of this opportunity. I hope that you are continuing to learn and grow. I know I'm watching. Okay. I'm watching. I'm getting all of the nuggets. You don't want yours, again, like I said before, pass it over to me, honey. Listen, I'm thick, child. I take it. Okay. I will take it because there's always something out here for all of us. Okay. I also released my first publication. It's called Make Up With Yourself. Now I'm an influencer in the beauty arena, and in the beauty arena comes makeup. Okay. And so we have a process that we use for makeup application and all of those things to get a flawless finish. That's all fine and good. But I've taken those steps in those processes and procedures, and I've applied it to life, where you can have a flawless life and you can end up with the life that you desire, where you don't just look beautiful, but you are beautiful. Okay. Again, creating the leader in you so that it's an inside job. Okay. And then your outside is a manifestation of what's going on the inside. Okay. I thank you again. My name is Bianca MzBee Brown Lee. I am your leadership guru here. and definitely you can follow me on Facebook at Bianca MzBee Brown. Also on Facebook, I have several different platforms there: YouTube, Beauty by MzBee, Twitter at Beauty by MzBee, Instagram, Beauty by MzBee_ATL. I am here. I am there. You can also visit my website, www.biancamzbeelee.com. That is BIANCAMZBEELEE.com. Thank you so much. I love you. I mean it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go ahead and win and be an entrepreneur of gold. Be a level 5 leader and take what is yours. Bye.